to your destination, the Promised Land.
What's going on, everybody? This is KingdomworkTV. My name is Antonio, but you call me Tony. So today I'm talking about true wealth is legacy. True wealth is legacy. So in this promised land, me and God have a one-on-one conversation. God literally is telling me what it is that he's going to do. Verbatim. Allow me to understand a true king has a legacy. A true king is rooted and grounded in Jesus Christ. A true king has a foundation in God. Right? So during this process right here, I was like a kid in a classroom. And God was literally having a conversation with me about legacy. This I wrote on my nose. True wealth is not in diamonds, gold, or in earthly possessions. True wealth is in legacy. Abundance of knowledge and wealth will come from me walking with God while I'm here in this land. So during this process, me walking with God, God's showing me different things. He's showing me not just as far as, okay, this the vineyards and these the wells and this is the mountains, and no, this was all of this belong to you and your generations to come. Kingdom Work TV is not all about you. It's about the people. It's about your family. Your children is going to have this business. Is going to have this company. Right? So what are you doing is you setting it up. Somebody got to be a pillar in this. You're special. You're unique. You're different. You're not like these other ones out here. Me and you have a true relationship. You talk to me. You fast. You worship. Yeah, you fall, but you get up. You're not a quitter. You understand people more than most people think you do. You have a personality. And you fly. You a respectable person. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to honor you. Because most people, when I was knocking at the door, they walked past. You opened that door. Even though you was scared to walk in, you walked through that door. And guess what I did? I fixed a broken man, a devastated man, who needed my help, who created all these idols, that needed me desperately. I see a lot in you. You was crippled by the sins that you committed. You knew that was wrong. But you asked me for forgiveness, and I forgave you. And I told you, pick up your mat and go. And you picked it up and you went. So I'm going to be with you. Because you really do have a mindset and a heart for the Father that's in heaven. My Father in heaven. I'm going to honor you. I got you. And that's what I'm doing. This is the conversation I had with God. And not boasting, not bragging, but I ran after God with everything in me. Even at times I gave up. Even at times I didn't want to do this. Even at times I felt like this is not going to work. I got up and I got to it. I had faith. I worked. As I'm working right now. Believing, trusting. And God showing me, I'm here. You good. Your faith, your work, your deeds, your patience, your tears, your worship. I'm noticing all of that. All things work together. This is a road on my nose. I have to prepare my children, and it's not about me. I like I said, it's about my future of God, planning for our generations to come. My family will be kingdom built from God. Our foundation is God, but I must be the seed. My legacy will be traced from the root up. My foundation is God. But I'm the seed, I'm the pillar, the first one. Because honestly, I really believe, guess what? If I would never did this, God would have appointed this to somebody else. I could have been dead and in jail somewhere doing whatever. You feel me? God, who knows? But I thank God he gave me this. He gave me this for me and my babies, my generations, my family. As a man, guess what? You gotta leave your baby something, bro. As a black man, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm tired of us dying as people and we're not leaving the children nothing but in debt. I'm not leaving my kids in no debt. I'm getting to it. I'm giving them something. This is not about no money now. Now, real talk. Like I said, this is not about no diamonds and gold, earthly possessions. When I mean I'm giving them something, I'm giving them God, a foundation. I'm giving them a step. I'm giving them something to build off on. Because guess what? I got to be the example for my family. You got to get up and get to it. You got to believe. But you first got to have a relationship with God. And that relationship with God, guess what? God's going to break everything you thought was something. He's going to break that. Them idols, he's going to break that. The things that you worked hard for, guess what? He's going to snatch them away. He's going to destroy that. Because guess what? It was never meant for you to even have something like that, my baby. So that's the reason why when people are like, man, this going on, got no car. I'm leaving with this person. I don't got that. I don't got this. It was the meant for you to have that because guess what? Either you're not mature to have that or guess what? God's trying to get your attention, my baby. He's trying to teach you something. Are you going to praise me without these earthly possessions? Without that woman? Without that man? Without the house? But guess what? I'm still going to give you favor because it's already spoken. I've written out for you. You got favor. Now walk. Believe. Have faith. Mustard seed. Talk to that mountain. Some mountains you got to climb. No, we getting to it, my baby. The Spirit of the Lord told me I will reach 5 million people. And the Lord will be and the world will be watching, excuse me. But I know I will not be alive to see 5 million, but my generations will see it. See, this one thing I noticed, right? God promised you something. You probably not going to be allowed to see it. Abraham, we all part of Father Abraham. You know what I'm saying? Father Abraham had many sons. You know that song, right? When little kid, you grow up in church, you know that song, right? Sunday school. I knew that. That's what I grew up on. But he wanted to allow to see all of that. Even David, the kingdom he wanted to build for God. His generation saw it, but he didn't get a chance to see it. Moses, the promised land, right? He just, hey, ask God, let me just look at it. Certain things are not meant for you because guess what? God's like, I got something better. You could reach 5 million people and see 5 million people. What are you doing with this YouTube and social media in general? And what the things, other things I'm going to do. But guess what? I got something better for you. Because when I die and go on, I know I'm going to heaven, my baby. I'm good, I'm straight, but guess what? My babies, guess what? I'm going to need you to continue this. We need to reach people. 5 million people. Because in the Bible, this is real talk. I read in the Bible. Listen, you could read this. Angels worship each time you save somebody. It's our duty to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's our duty as saints, as believers. You gotta spread the message. When I was growing up, they always say, pictures are worth 1,000 words. You know, I said to myself, if a picture worth 1,000, my video's gonna be worth 100,000. I gotta tell my story how God saved me and my babies and my family and my wife. Because we got real stories. This ain't no made up story. Cause a lot of people out here, I'm being for real. A lot of people out here be the guy that they talking about. I don't know what they talking about. I'm sorry. They don't got no real story. There's ain't no real foundation at all. But I know I have a relationship with God. What I know, I trust God. What I know, I'm walking with God. What I know, I'm attending the church. What I know, the signs and wonders and miracles God is doing in my life. Internally, mentally, spiritually, even physically. Oh yeah. God is real. Like the song say, I don't know what you come to do. Come to my notes. Proverbs 13:22. A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but the sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. Psalms 127, 3 and 4. Children are the heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from him. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior are children born in one's youth. This is for my babies. For all three of them. One day they're going to watch this. Because I already know, God already told me I'm going to have 3 babies. I'm going to have 3 girls. I'm not going to say their names because God gave me their names. I'm not going to do that. They're between me and wifey. I'm going to have 3 daughters. And they're going to have babies. And they're going to have babies. And they're going to have babies. To my kids, to my grandkids, to my great-great-grandkids, to my great-great-great-great-great-grandkids. Listen, daddy, granddaddy, pop, I'm telling you this. To my mouth, to your ears. All you ought to do is stay committed, stay present, stay confident.